Peace, kings and queens. Tonight we gonna get into Darwinism, eugenics, and racist science. Drop out. Big king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. All right, family, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to their channel, and y'all been doing it too. I appreciate that. I make y'all a priority, make me a priority, and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you like this video. All right? Because this is pure science, and this is what we need, the truth. All right? So tonight, I know I ain't got with y'all in a couple of days, so I said I'm going to go ahead and give them this lecture right here. Now, this going to be a full video, so make sure you thumb up the video, like the video. You see? And so, for years and years and years, they done decades and centuries, they done told black people that we come from monkeys, and they call us porch monkeys and all of this, jungle babies and all this crazy stuff. So I want to show you the origin of this racist science. Now, this right here is Charles Darwin. And in the 1800s, even before that, but in the 1800s specifically, they really started to ramp up this, racist science, because that's exactly what it is. They started to ramp it up to where, people, they had to have a way to explain how people came on the planet. You see what I'm saying? They had to have a way to explain how people come on the planet. Now, most people that's Darwinisms, they are also atheists. The people that believe in Darwinism are atheists, majority of them. You see what I'm saying? The Big Bang Theory. Now, let me tell y'all something. So let me just speak on eugenics right quick, because I'm going to get into that in a minute. Now, people like Margaret Sanger and Darwin, Starling, Heinrich Himmler. Now, these is the type of people that came up with the IQ test. That came up with what is that? Abortion clinics. You see what I'm saying? Abortion clinics to where, sterilization. These is the people that came up with these, 99 ways to die. Choose one. And, before I go on, I just be noticing, though. They be so addicted to tempting death and, you know what I'm saying, tempting fate and all of this shit. Parachuting and mountain climbing. Ocean. Do y'all got a death wish? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's real. I mean, I don't understand it, But science is, the ability to prove the origin of things. That's the true meaning of science. It ain't no belief. It ain't no theory. You see what I'm saying? Darwin had a theory because he found a skull, in Africa that, made it look a little different. Knowing the Africans, for one, the Watusi people, the Twa people, they be shaping their head, for one, And then they found this little small frame body, which was the Twa people. And they desecrated the grave, called the archaeology, and dug up the body and said that this was the missing link. And we're going to get into that tonight, too. Now, again, like the video, thumb up the video, because we finna get into it. Now, this first slide. Now, I had to screenshot this because I wanted to bring, this up. Now, I done heard people, again, the Neanderthals, because I'm going to make the connection tonight. The missing link. You see what I'm saying? And first, let me explain this, though. This how, how they trying to frame, the works of that man evolved from monkeys. You see what I'm saying? Now, the selection, what is that? The selection theory, as far as, the selection where, first, they say first it started out as a primordial soup. And some fish couldn't breathe in that primordial soup no more, so it jumped out of water gruesome legs, and that fish turned into a lizard. The lizard turned into natural selection. That's what I was trying to think of. The so-called natural selection, and which this what we dealing with. And the alligator turned into the dinosaur. The dinosaur turned into whatever, elephant or something like that. This is what natural selection is, meaning, and it got some ring of truth to it when it comes to animals. You know what I'm saying? Because if you could see some of the DNA that's in a normal house cat is basically the same DNA that's in a lion or a tiger. They the same species. They the same species. And so, when they talk about natural selection, they saying that people evolve from animals, basically. Now, but I'm going to show y'all how this is only and always will be just a theory, okay? Now, I always ask myself, we know where black people came from. As far, I don't, because black people origin is Africa. But they be saying that out of Africa, theory or whatever, they saying that all people come from Africa. That's a misquoted. That's misstated, because they're saying like, Neanderthals was in Africa. Now we know daggone well, they check damn near every African. We have no Neanderthal DNA, so that can't be where all man came from. And then if you look at the name of Europeans, it's called Caucasians. You see, and I'm gonna deal with that in a little bit. But you see right here, the little 2-man, Homo habilis man, Homo sapien sapien, and that's what they saying humans is. Or, because Europeans they say they mankind. We the original people, because that I know. But Bobby Hemmett saying these little 2 men and all that, it's just different species of apes that ain't got nothing to do with humanity. Because they trying to make it, they'll make a cast mold of the so-called missing link. And they used to be painting them black too. Now let me move on to the next slide, because I want to keep this one rolling. So we go here. Again, the same thing as the other one. They showing that, man, because it is now, if so-called God or whatever, if God is made, and this how I kill that Christianity shit too. You can't, because you can't have it both. You can't have Christianity and the Darwinism theory and Big Bang and all that shit going at the same time. And this is why they battle. You know what I'm saying? About in these debates. You know what I'm saying? In certain circles, in them certain scientific and religious circles. Because religion and science is always battling. And this would be the topic of it is. Because they, like I said, all these, natural selection theories and Darwin theory thinkers, they all, majority of them, are atheists, and they trying to make it seem like, man, they trying to answer the question, the ultimate question of man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have some kind of scientific theory, because they saying we share 98% of our DNA with apes. But that other 2% is what separate man from from apes, man from beasts. Because they saying the DNA was going one way, and then it branched off, and humans became humans, and monkeys stayed monkeys. And the question became, well, why humans ain't, monkeys ain't turning into humans today? So they killed that theory right there for one. But I want to keep going. Now look, this, right here, they showing you the cranial, the skull of the ape, the African, and the European. And you see they got the European at the top as the superior white race. Now, the superior white race, that thinking came from Madame Blavatsky. And I'm telling y'all, Heimlich, Himmler, Hitler looked up to Madame Blavatsky. That just facts. That just facts. And you can look, they was, she was all they teacher. She was all they teacher. And so you see, they showing, which I'm about to, they showing the white race is the superior race. This is what they saying. But you notice I showed at the front when they showing homo, you 2-man and all that, and it go up to the white man. So this is history. This is history, and I'm going to show you why in a little bit, because our ancestors never showed no monkey men. So that was a later on theory that right now it's some, that people still holding on to. Even a couple black people still out here talk about the evolution theory. Man, if you don't get out of here, that's their story, man. They telling you that they came from the rhesus monkey and shit, because I always wondered where they came from. Going back to what I thumb up this video. Like the video, family. Subscribe to the channel, period. Hit that little bell so you know when the videos is coming out and you can get your notification. I'm telling you. And see, this is what they saying. Now, this is a book right here, and it's called Superior, The Return of the Race Science, Angela Cellini. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to get that book. Now, here go a chart right here showing, the baboon, the rhesus monkey, or whatnot. And it's showing the monkeys, or whatever, going from, they evolved to, them humanoid, hominid, planet of the ape, monkeys or whatever. Then they go from the black man to the so-called superior race, which is the Caucasian. This is what these charts is saying. And so this is the origin of racism, bro. This is the origin of racism, period. So now we know. And I got some more slides. It's about 20 slides and all. But you see how I go from the monkey to the humanoid apes to the black man to these Caucasoids. You see what I'm saying? So this gotta be a racist science, because this saying that, yeah, the black man was first, but he was some type of primitive creature. And man didn't become human until the white man. This is what they're saying. All right. Again, right here, this is why I want to get to. Eugenics. Right here. Created by Margaret Sanger. Darwin. You see what I'm saying? Heimlich, Himmler, Stalin, Hitler. All them type of people is the ones that created that to try to prove that the white race was superior to the black race. That just period. And it's in everything. It's in everything. It's in psychology. It's in politics. And it's in your educational system. Period. It's in everything, bro. It's even in housing where they redline you and you gotta go live in the jungle. Ain't that what they call it? Where the jungle. We'll live in the jungle. Apes, monkeys, lions, tigers, and bears and shit. So that's what they saying. This is why they call black people 3/5 human. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. But look right here, though. This right here is explaining, saying that the Italians used to believe that they came from African people. Though. That the because you look at how close Sicily, especially, but how Spain and how close Rome is to Africa. You see what I'm saying? That's why the Sicilians down there, they black. If you look at them, yo, they majority they dark skin. Period. And I'm not talking about, straight hair either. They, got them naps up there. Some on curly, you know. But if you look at some of the gangster movies, which is the Costa Nostra and them and shit, they the children of the Romans. And what they say about black people, they call black people moolies, monkeys. I'm telling y'all what it is. So boom, this right here chart is showing all the races of the world. These are all the races, the variations of so-called the races of the world. But you see always at the top, they got the darker races on the bottom and the lighter races on the top. You know? And that's where you get them class systems at. Now look. Now they'll show you the hominoid apes and shit. You see? They'll show you the hominoid apes or whatever, right? But you go look at our ancestors, the black people ancestors. You go look at what they said. They show the 4 races of the world. They show the Indo-Europeans, Africans, and Indo-Aryans. That's what they is. Indo-Asians and Indo-Aryans and shit. And this is where you get the term Caucasian. This is where you get it from. But even then, our people knew that it wasn't none of this shit going on. Now look, this is how he's saying he came into the world. What you see right here, there's another one right here. Let me blow that one up. You see A and C represent the original man, represent the original Ethiopian, the original what y'all call the Egyptians. That's in the tomb of Ramesses II. And B and D represent the Tamahus. I'm just telling you, the Caucasians, man. So if I know the Egyptians knew damn near everything. So why they didn't show that they evolved from some kind of monkey? So this how we know that's racist science, because our people would have knew if they had, because they showed Tahuti, which is the baboon, the same animal that they saying these, white supremacists, these racist soldiers and shit out here saying that, they superior to black people. But you showing that y'all people came from them monkeys. And y'all black people, y'all got to stop involving yourself in what they talking about because I done heard them call each other Neanderthals. But our people would have showed if they had a connection, as far as they came from. They say they came from the sun. They say they came from the sun, and that's where they going back to. You know what I'm saying? Our people had a heavy connection to the stars, period. They didn't say that they came from animals, period. When you see them animals on the walls of Egypt, it ain't got nothing to do with no animal worship or no shit like that. Because then that would give people the impression that they worship animals. Then, that would give Darwinism some kind of credibility, or Margaret Swanger some kind of credibility that, black people came from apes. But I be noticing on all these history shows and all these, Discovery Channel, History Channel, and A&E, and all these different channels and shit, the Mzungu man, mankind, They out there always looking for the Sasquatch. Look at how many goddamn shows they got on the Sasquatch, man. Henry and shit. They out here looking for the shit. Every day they walking around out here in America, all over the world, looking for Bigfoot, which would be the missing link. They know that's their cousin, man. I'm just saying. Because why is you looking for the Sasquatch so hard? There it go right there now. And I'm going to deal with that. I'm going to show y'all the connection between Sasquatch and the Neanderthals, family. And I'm going to do that. Thumb up this video. Boom. Now that's a Neanderthal. Now who did that look like, family? I'm just saying. Who on this planet do this look like? All right then. Thumb up this. Who on this planet do this look like? All right then. All right then. All right then. So look. Look at this one. And look at that one. Now, that's, if you see that one right there, that's some Asian in there. I mean, I'm just saying. And that's a Neanderthal. So look right here. It says, they showing you that between 2 and 6% Northeastern Europeans all have red hair is a trait emanate from Neanderthals compared to with the globe, the average of around 6%. So whenever you see that red hair, that's a trait of the Neanderthal. And what y'all don't know is that the Neanderthal ain't nothing but big feet. Period. That's evolution. Look at it as I'm going through it. Look. Now look at big feet right there. Now look, he evolving. Boom. 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 And bro, look, is he coming right into who he is today until you get like here. Period. And that's true history. I don't want nobody to get mad. So here they go right here. In the caves and hills of Europe. That's what it is. I don't want to hear nothing. It just said that all the people on the earth, the Caucasians on the earth have, that go for Asia too, have, like Cheddar Man. Even Dravidians have Neanderthal DNA, period. So, what it, and after, like I just showed you, the Neanderthal ain't nothing but the Sasquatch. So, why the fuck you keep following me around for? We are not related. You know what I'm saying? We are not related. Y'all say, no, that ain't the way we came into the world. See, that's something that they can't explain. Yeah, they could say, the original people, the oldest people was African people and started in Africa. But where the hell you came from, though? Because all I know, we was all in Africa. And, we looked up and y'all came up out of nowhere. Where the hell did y'all come from? Which I'm going to deal with Sunday, because we're going to do the Devil's Babies. That's the video I was telling y'all about. We're going to do the Devil's Babies on Sunday. So will you stop following me around with all that monkeys and jigaboos and shit? Because it's just not true. It's no science. And I just showed y'all where it came from, which was eugenics from all these racist so-called scientists from the 1800s and 1700s making up this racist shit about black people coming from monkeys. But when you look into the history and the true genetics of the Neanderthal, and you look at the Sasquatch, and you look at what I just showed you right here, all of these people got, these are some of the brows. They still got the same eyebrows as Neanderthal. They still like Arctic weather, which is cold weather. And so that just science family. Don't nobody get mad out there. You look it up. You see what I'm saying? I done heard them call themselves Neanderthals and laugh about it. So he know his origin. So when they get to talk about Darwinism and the Big Bang Theory and your natural selection and all this shit, that's his history. That's his history. And so I'm going to tell y'all too, a lot of y'all up there be worshiping Jesus and all that shit. He came from the same bloodline as this man. Period. The one he got up there, don't Jesus got red hair? All right then. So y'all thumb up this video and I'm going to see you in a minute. Drop out. Big king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown.